Right, hello. Let's go back to the Tree of Life by Purple Ink. It's been freaking ages already since I played this, even though it felt quite recently. It's over a year for sure. So check back to that video. At the end of it, we discover a new game plus sort of thing that we're gonna look at now. So how that worked was you sort of came back to here, but you have the ability to go to sleep like that. To switch between day and night. So night is the new stuff. At which point there should be GCs to find. But yeah, I hope I'm not supposed to like remember the level in order to do this because it's been too long. I remember it was really good. Like it was really a great innovative level and quite large. No map, huh? And it had these feathers that replaced the coins. And I remember them being quite tricky to find. Like they were very well hidden, and I was really proud of how well I was doing. But as you see, I didn't quite reach all the way there. I have 98 out of 100. And I'm supposed to be able to still find them in this night version. I must have seen Purple Key. I don't know if there's a story behind that. But yeah, here we are again. So let's see. I know there's, yeah, GCs to find. I think that's the main objective. Maybe I'll start remembering the level as I go, but for now, not really. Kind of weird to start out with all these power-ups. Hey, Anton. I'm glad it went off. Temple grounds. Okay, so what? It had like areas like this? Do these sub-areas have changes? Yeah, if I'm supposed to remember changes, then yeah, we are in trouble. But hey, maybe I can just like enjoy the level almost anew. Oh yeah, these are the locks, aren't they? Cool graphics. I mean, I see darkness in the background still, but this feels like not what I should be doing. Until I find that GC. Oh, I found a GC. I can't reach. Oh, there's another gear. Okay, so we are really searching all over the place then. That's the first one. Okay, hold on. I'm noticing my microphone is falling. I'm gonna just mute myself while I adjust it so there's not crazy noises. There we go, hopefully. I think my stand is getting old. Every task was color reskinned with new music for each area. That is high effort. Yeah, I mean, I remember this level being high effort, so... Pretty sure it deserves this second playthrough. Just from its quality alone. Secrets? Wait, now it's secret? Why is it like that? I'm gonna end up at the end of the stream with like 99 coins and 2 missing GCs. Aren't I? I'm not. I don't know this sort of secrets. Like, do I hug every wall? I feel like not. The detector, I do. And I have all that stuff. Okay, back here. So this whole area I just had one GC. Seems to be the case. Here's another one of these. I think these were secrets, I guess in the daytime version. But if they were feathers, then I would not be able to find them anymore. There's no cheeky stuff going on with this like ceiling thing. Don't really grab it, so I guess not. Okay, came in there. It'll feel so peaceful. Oh, and I have hollow. What a treat. Welcome. Their toast. Okay. Well, that seemed like there was one GC on each extremity. Did it not? Could argue there was another extremity on the left, but sort of like that. Moving on. Tamur village right and Ceylon caves left. Okay. But I was shining green there. Yeah, that is fancy fonts. Hello. Talil Hills, Firebog, Lake Esden. I feel like we go up, lad. I feel like going up was the progress. That's what my little memory is telling me. Everyone look out for the speck, alright? Lake Esden. Advina Land. Okay. Hello. Mwomp. Do wish there was a map just to help me keep track. I guess we're down here now. Quite refreshing to do GC hunt, but when you have all the stuff, so you don't have to feel like you're gonna locked out of stuff or see a hollow GC or something like that. I think we are ready to fight these guys. This is such a classic challenge. go up. Yeah, this feels like this was the puzzle. These hanging pots, was that a puzzle? I feel like it stick out a lot, but there's a lot of them, so maybe not. You gonna shoot Mr. Fire? No? I don't mind. No map is very deliberate choice. Why? So that you immerse yourself? Don't distract yourself by just staring at the map every other second? Or is there some other reason? It's a pretty good reason. Yeah? Okay, I can definitely respect that. I mean, for sure for the first playthrough. This is a bit different though, but whatever. What pretty waterfalls. Apparently, I'm easily impressed by waterfalls. Well, they look good. Okay. Climb wall. But yeah, now I feel I missed paths in this area alone. Okay. This little ground right here is really good. Really well placed, because this enemy, normally you just run right through him, but you see, it gets kind of awkward just dropping down from right here. Very well done. Yeah, like all these outlines were secrets. I guess still are. I like the gray spikes. Okay. Is there more than one screen up here? Yeah, it goes left. Did not expect that. Is an exit? So this exits the blue brick place. I think I missed something here though. Doesn't feel right. Really throwing me off these fake secrets. Okay, so wait, this is this. So maybe that was everything I missed, that little connection. And then there was a path up here, but I took it. Was that everything? Nice music, by the way. I did go down here, did I? Or up? Okay. I guess we're done here. It's gonna be tough not to making any mistakes. Oh, I missed that comment. You told her not to make the trees solid square. I mean, they're very striking. Would they have been made that way for Advina? I'm gonna guess no. A bit too risky. Right? I see, you know, it's a style. Oh, wait. So this was like the only way to... Never mind. Oh, wow. Okay, found the second hollow GC. So you're allowed to take my hollow from me now if you want. Bit tricky though. That's fine. soon will be where I went down. Right here. Very good. Okay, 9 GCs. A solid start. We're doing it, I would say. I would claim. Deep caves, huh? How deep? I'm not finding those feathers. If I didn't find them on the first playthrough, I'm not gonna find them in what I would say is a rather casual approach here. I'm not going crazy searching for stuff. So I don't really see myself finding stuff I didn't find before, you know? Not promising. Hello. Move thy ass. To like myself a good climbing section. Love this level, feels like a classic game. Oh yeah, they weren't this color. Like this cave even is nightly. Like you don't have to do all that. It's indoors. I don't know about the whole classic game thing, but it's, yeah, a very enjoyable level. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with the lack of dialogue. Just a coincidence. Yeah, wait, this takes us back to the... How does that work on the map? We've made it all the way back to the Ceylon freaking caves? Surely there's warp shenanigans. But wait, this is not where I thought it was. This goes to Fire Bong? This is... Okay, so bam bam. So we went straight and then somehow we're back here. Let's go firebog it up then, why not? Do I look scared to you? I'm ready to bog any fire. Oh, this is not... I expected lava caves. Nothing kills me here, no? You couldn't really fit the passage on such a small wall. Can't climb this? Can climb it. Sky screen birds, anyone? Maybe it's getting back to the spirit of what Chaos was originally about. Yes, perhaps. Perhaps. I'm crediting it to low excuse me, a low amount of story. More Knytt, less story, you know what I mean? Well, I didn't say zero, I said little. Right? There are signs. The signs technically have dialogue, so... is this just repeating? It's not. Just running and occasionally running across a GC. Just that slight little hilliness around where the lava fall comes. Okay, should we go down here? Stretches back. Trying to remind me of freaking Soup Quest. Was it Soup Quest? Just like empty maze? Where does this go? Magma tunnels. That sounds more like. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, this is turning out to be a bit of a hallway fest. This night version, I guess. Again to deep caves. So how does that connect to all the other stuff? This is down here. Uh-huh. Sure. Spacious and, you know, it's not the same as a hallway fest. Let's see, let's see. Just getting a bit too spacious for me. Very pretty though. I wonder if purple key is a thing. Okay, those were the magma tunnels, I guess. Focusing a lot, looking for those sparkles to indicate hidden enemies. Do I have a lot of those? Because if you've got the peekaboo guy already, right? That's the main hidden one. There's also the gnome guy, so I mean, as long as I don't have the spec on the gnome, I need to pay attention. Do we go this way or do we just keep going? A lot of liminal spaces. Okay, so now we're up somewhere. Good to know. Yoink. I can't get up there, can I? There's no bouncy shrooms. Just random grabs of enemies before they can shoot. Feels cheap to grab them so fast. But hey. Are these... There's no exit from here, is there? The edge. Looks like there's nothing here anymore. Okay, sort of hit the right edge, perhaps, of the map. Not sure what's going on the surface. But or not. Whoop. Whoa. Jump scare. These menacing eyes. Oh. Hello. I do like that. That was the Shreep's Gustav level, right? Where I kept saying how much I enjoyed the GC screens where they were surrounded by same kind of enemy sort of thing. That was good stuff. Huh? Is this there? Yes, it is. Nerfing. Get premonitions sometimes. Okay. Well, there was more all the way to the right. Was there not? I would claim there was. Aha, past this. This reminds me of like a gear selection thing in a car. Unless there's like hollow. I don't think I've ever seen a secret in such a spot. This way, I suppose we didn't go, maybe? No, not yet. We went up here, not forward. Good hollow usage right there. Hello. Should I do it hollowless? Ah, I had it. How do I get back? Okay. 18. You can double the amount since last time I checked. Aha, now we have to go back out again, so I should have done that a different way around. Woe is me. You know what I mean? This is yeah, this is after the cat. Maybe this is the only way out even. I'm ready to get out of this area. It's sort of lullabying me to sleep. Okay, back out here. Now, surface, please. I may have actually reached the right edge. Here's that surface. Solaire Pass, huh? Hello. Octo-leveling. Who is someone else? Good to see you, probably. What is this fancy little slice of background right here? Huh? Excessive. Down for Burn Desert, Mount Solaire. Okay, so there's more to the right. Never mind. It's just not a straight line. Probably, yeah, just because I don't know who you... I don't remember who you are. Right? You're one of these users that have many different names in different places. Okay, just grabbing GCs right here. Wow. What did I do to deserve all this? Okay, this is the Burn Desert. Right. Welcome on in. We are on a GC hunt. I would love to be on a feather hunt. But I've lost my confidence. $22. Got 4 of them. Rapid succession. Probably wouldn't have flown over one right there, but with the density lately, worth checking. Very stylish area. I would have given the lowest layer, the foregroundiest layer, a different color. Bluer. Other than that, very nice. Very stylish. Bam. Almost halfway. Oh. I don't know, I think this closest color is too muted and too grayish. Not enough saturation compared to the other ones. Let's hope that tiny flying creature is not hard to find. Yeah, the spec. Still haven't found it. I think that one plus the Nom one are the only like tricky ones left. That are tricky for what they are. That just needs to be moved a bit on your layout. Thank you for telling me. Did I not do that at the start of the stream? Like, oh no, I moved the toast instead. It's like no matter where I put it, it's too low in the end. No matter how I try it, I can't get whatever messages you're using to get them that low. Now I'm just having a really hard time moving it. Because there's so many things. There we go. But that's sort of what I did. And it didn't cut down. I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore. But thank you for telling me. Do tell me. Alright. The dessert temple. Let's see what sort of pies and cakes we're gonna find in here. Didn't we have this music before? Reusing music? Or just like the temple music? Oh. But I think we know, yeah, we don't touch that anymore. It's definitely not, but it's unexpected given the quality. Okay, mazing it up again. Switch. Smiley face. Is that the narrator? Okay, I guess we go up here. Got ahead of myself, it seems. It's a nice track though. It has a purpose. Why aren't you golden? Is that a gray one? It is a gray one. Evil. Some of these screens are peak. I mean, I like the whole area, but is there any individual screen around here? Another path up? But what the? Huh? Oh, I am confused, but okay. I'm feeling the plus a bit too much on the NG plus. I'm too overpowered. There's no challenge. Very, very little challenge. The challenge is mainly in negotiating the level and keeping track of stuff. Right? That's how that works. And then this goes... No? No, this is that one. It's the next one. And then somehow this doesn't bonk with the rest of those screens? Shouldn't it bonk in it right now? See? That's why I'm confused, man. It's warp shenanigans. Boo! Everyone boo this level. Thank you. Is that a wall? It's not. Oh. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I just got something. I guess it was a GC. Yeah, it's just, like the layout didn't make sense in my head, and the reason it didn't make sense is because it didn't make sense. It was warp shenanigans. Seems so needless to do that there. Malicious intent, almost. I touched that? Got the walking spiky guy. Aha, I think I know which one you mean. It's sort of in the middle there. Voice of the Lord is a mysterious temple occupied by mysterious forces. No. It's like saying I only pretended to be stupid. It's so needless though. Like you just needed like to go up one more screen. It could have gone around the other ones. Maybe some more little adjustment would be needed. To pull out the warp shenanigans for that seems a bit much. Okay, I'm glad to find another GC, but I expected the exit. Am I just backtracking from here? Yeah, I'm not sure why I unhollowed, but... Yeah. Unless there's warp shenanigans, we are as far right as we can go. Looks like we're tracking the pack. Yeah, maybe this is the exit, but I can't go there. Okay, I'm fine with that. That means that we have a solid singular direction to move in. West. I was gonna say to the left, but I can't say such things anymore. Nah, the bottom color would be better, different. It would help the area. But I mean, I guess it's, you know, I understand that it's less flashy to let the other ones shine, but it's a bit too unflashy. Yeah, at least it isn't like a maze where one turn would be a waste of time. It's definitely mazy at times. You must have gone without tea for a long time. Oh yeah, that's right. Silly stuff. Did I go here? Probably, right? But I don't remember. Oh yeah, it just ended abruptly right here. There was like nothing more. Like even these are recolored, right? They're a bit of a sexier red. It's pretty random. Okay, so that was the desert. Back to this Solaire Pass. So soon will be a path down, which is where we came out of. Although these screens were really packed with GCs, they were just everywhere. I like this like Gucci style branded background that sometimes pops up. That's how you know it's not a knockoff level. Aha. So we have not gone to Mount Solaire. Designer fashion spy level B, it depends. Like you would make a normal level, but just areas inspired by designer. I mean, that could be cool, yeah. I want to see like a designer actually make a KS level. Mount Solaire. Alright, Like, let's see what sort of level Ralph Simmons would make. Oh, I completely did not see this guy. Hello? I thought I was moving so well there. Bum 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 bum. Ralph Simmons? I was looking for a different name, but I couldn't think of it. Versace? No. Like, not a brand, but a guy, a designer. Dum 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 dum. Right. There was another thing back there, but I guess we keep going. Not sure how this connects to the macro of the level. That's a save I missed. Oh, never mind. Very brave, these straight lines. You have to be confident in your style choice to pull off straight lines like that. Mountain Temple, okay. So wait, okay, music again. So this is like the temple music. Which is good to know. So we sort of shouldn't expect an exit, but we're gonna exit back there. Then there should be like a GC in each extremity. Oh wait, it's this area. I think I was actually searching this area for secrets for a long time. Oh, there's one of the hard ones. And it's sort of using this thing that I said, being protected by that. It's not a path, it's just a number. So now it's just the spec that's of concern. Right, like that was the secret down here. It's not anymore. Ah, big spiky room here. Wasn't there like a secret just like this? No. Some designers that are like total lender patterns to bending and open curve and stuff. You mean they're sellouts? I mean, why is it okay to put a pattern on a purse but on a notebook? I didn't check the middle screen. That would be quite hard to squeeze something into. No, I know that Gucci has literally made wallpaper. That's why I used that example before. Which, I mean, I don't know. I don't have anything against that. Oh, I was thinking, how am I gonna get up there? Interesting that the level has temple music. An interesting choice of temple music. Guess it makes sense though. Okay, wait, we did find another exit, and like not too many GCs. This ice looks loose. What is this, a new game mechanic? I did save recently, right? Surely. Is this gonna be like a shortcut? And now I can get up here. Interesting. Sure. Okay, so I went here and then the... No, I came out of here. I came out of there? Is that right? I think so. Right, we've been here before, right? Surely? Surely? This is all very familiar. What? I'm trying to figure out if it is a new path. Aha, I mean that I unlocked a new path. Yeah, that's good. For when I'm hopelessly lost looking for the last things and I run through the level 20 times. It's good to have a shortcut. I didn't... Yeah, we have been here, right? But we haven't gone all the ways. Okay, we'll take the lower route. Yeah, we've been all to this. Rather small planet. Wallpaper needs to come back in style. I like the idea of like carpet-like wallpaper. I want my wallpaper to be soft and huggy. How did we get up? I keep going left. I entered this temple going left. I exited the temple going left. I kept going left, and now we're back at the entrance. Is this more freaking warp shenanigans? Save me from the warp shenanigans. I didn't remember this level being so warpy or shenanigans-y. So, where was the crossroads? Must have been further back. Wall vacuums. You think they would gather dirt? I suppose they would one day. Should turn around, I guess. Woo! My wall vacuum. Yeah, do you show off your vacuum when you give your house tour? Premise of your joke makes no sense. Can't believe my vacuum showing off is irregular. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we going? Get me back out. So see, this is the exit of the temple that we entered over there. So I guess this is probably the crossroad I was talking about. Right, so this is where we came from. So Pern Desert now. So now we go back up. Soon. And then we're on my way to somewhere. So this is where it came out originally. Yeah. So I think I've checked everything on the right from here. And I hope. Portal has a vacuum museum? That sucks. What? Wait, we're that close to home? We're already back home? The scale of this level is just not making sense to me. It's a big ass village. Really? Well, I feel it's not right for me to judge the scale or the sense of the level in this New Game Plus, right? It's my original opinion that matters more, because that's how the level was designed. I think this game mode here sort of exposes the scale and the hallwayishness more than otherwise would have been. Metropolis. So, we have not gone up. Did we do the whole firebog thing? I'm not sure. We just walked this way, which ended up getting us back. I think I will still save up. We wait more with up. Yeah, again, Octo. There's a new game plus, so we've already beaten the level, and then you restart at night from the beginning with all power-ups, looking for these GCs. So there was definitely a lot more going on in the original playthrough. Just don't want you to be unfair to the level. Yeah. I think it's probably good that I specify that. Some popular tourists, if only they had... No, you're making a joke. Oh, you're saying that they should have a thing in the level should have a vacuum museum. Okay. We did go down there and all that stuff. The first stage of the level had lore and dialogue and stuff. Did it have a lot of dialogue? Okay, and then we came out of here, so we've done that. Something made me turn around, I want to believe. Or we just found like an underground path and we walked right. At some point I turned around. Did we come in here? Deep caves? Yeah, okay, so somewhere in the deep caves probably I turned around, yeah. So let's pay attention to that. You were conversing with a villager elder in a global person system. Sounds familiar. What level with dialogue do you not talk to an elder? I think that happens in every dialogue level. Yeah, you got it. As far as I know, it's the first time I play it, but that's what it's been so far. Okay, we did go this way, so this might be where we... But then there's nothing more over here. Well, except for maybe whatever's down here. No, because we came through here too. Really? So I think I am... Like, that path up is the only thing left. 17 GCs? God, I wish I had found those last 2 feathers back then. Thinking I'm gonna stumble into them now is kind of silly. So I'm not sure if I've covered everything with these magma tunnels and stop. Keep going right here. Isn't that what I was doing? Or maybe I went down and right. This doesn't look familiar. But I think... Yeah, no, see, now it's gonna connect back to here. I'm not sure what you're on about. Maybe we didn't go left. Here. I think we did. No, no, no. Go right. Keep going right. Okay. Don't remember asking for back seating, but sure. No, I mean, you use your judgment, I suppose. Aha! We didn't miss this temple. I guess that's a good thing to find. Oh! So yeah, we've done this temple already. So they were like puzzles and stuff. Like, we're not gonna use these switches. We're not gonna change the lava height because all that is done. That's what we're all about now. Where is the spec actually? I'm getting worried now. Oh, that glitchy corner jump. Shiny eyes. It would be a cool challenge if a coal was hidden behind those dissolving. I'm pretty sure I've seen a challenge like that. Anemic. Fire shooting ducks. Okay. Nothing. Or... Damn, this path went long. Oh yeah, they had a bit of a weird color, yes. I wouldn't call them ducks though. I thought the dropping lava was gonna kill me. Almost died right there. Is this looped or something? Maze. Okay. A duck. Dropping lava will kill me IRL. Just a drop of lava would kill me, you think? Let's find out. You do? An active volcano? No. Did it just... Is this the crossroads I just went up? And the warp shenanigan me out here? And so we're done? Or did I confuse... No, we're done. We're up to an 89. Badass. What are the mountains you got over there? Not the Rockies. I hope that was a good idea. Surely, yeah. The mountains for days? My mountain geography is not the best, but... What? We have a mountain range with a name. Okay. So I definitely went left then because I didn't go right. Now we're back to magma tunnels. Try and map this out a bit. Here we got 3 directions. Pacific Northwest is the versus blah blah blah. Coast Mountains, Cascade Range, that one is famous. Olympic Mountains, Columbia Mountains, Rocky. Rocky Mountains, really? Aren't they more southeast? I think you're taking credit for mountains, but yeah. The Cascade Range is big, yeah. The rest is, you know, some cute little hills, perhaps. Good for you. Does the volcano have a name? Here, I think I've been. So this is like the way back? Was there a different way to go? Dun 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 dun. Mount St. Helens. I see. Well, there you have it. Okay, down here is another path. Oh, okay. That's 38. So we just got a dozen left. And just one path to go, a fight. But it should be a lot beyond that path. That's like the end game area is beyond that path, right? So it's fine. This goes where? Black Ridge. Black Ridge? Oh, this is Black Ridge? Aha. Then get me out of here ASAP. Or do I have to go through the whole thing? See, that's a warp shenanigan, surely. Now we're all the way over here? I guess it's not all the way, because this is right where the village is. Why is this so confusing? Spec could be like here, actually. A lot of these. Is this open? There's the spec! Called it, but in a completely different way from what I expected. Okay, open door. Don't ignore the open door. Was that the first set of houses? Weren't you gonna test my geography while I'm streaming? Give me some more to do, please. I think that's the only open door. Oh, well, this is probably my house. Yeah. Chimneys are too realistic. Don't like them. In the capital of every US state born in Canada. I'm so bad at US cities in general, and states are like impossible. State capitals are impossible. I felt like, okay, I did the states, then I did the state flags, let's do the state capitals. And it's like, let's learn Greek. Do you know state capitals? so many of them I had never even heard of. And they got silly names. There's an Animaniac song that teaches you. Can you name them without humming like a fool? No, I guess not. Okay, is this really what the tileset looked like? Sort of Super Mario Brothers 2, but crunchy-ass graphics? Okay, hello. This guy looks pale as well. Deathbed hedgehog. But no, cities in the US are super difficult. And even just saying what state they are in. Like if you say, oh, name some cities from Michigan or whatever, it's really difficult. But the other way around, it can be easier because you can sort of hear it in your head. Like if you ask instead, in what state is Detroit? So you can hear Detroit, Michigan. It just sort of rings, it sort of just has a ring to it. But no, other than that, the cities are bad. I mean, I'm bad with just major cities. The capitals were all established? Then, well, that would explain it. But why you're not allowed to change them? To reflect that? Wasn't there some super secret here? Like, path up? No? Salem, Oregon is the capital, but that city sucks. Portland is the big one. I mean, you're allowed to change, you know? Okay, we got 2 birds. For 1 stone. Three birds, even. 3 birds. 3 birds? Or 3 birds? Is this where it came in? No way. It's not. Well, Bolivia is a bad example because they're sort of clinging on to both of them. It's like they added one, but they kept the other one. There's actually a country that changed capitals this year. I didn't know that until recently. Which country changed their capital this year? Tip, it's impossible to guess. The capital used to be on an island that was away from the mainland, obviously. But it's now been moved to the mainland. I'll give like 10 hints of increasing helpfulness. I don't know if I can give another hint than that. It's actually related to Bolivia because I think the new capital is called like Ciudad La Paz or something. And the country is Equatorial Guinea. Changed from Malabo to, I think, Ciudad La Paz. Giving it away, right? It's very easy to come up with hints for Equatorial Guinea. 44. And we have still the whole, like, area to the right. To the left, sorry. I've been really mixing up my left and right in this stream. They're not actually on the equator, though, are they? Or no, that's Ecuador. But I don't think Equatorial Guinea is either. Or are they? Earth Temple. Oh yeah, I remember this place, actually. They might be. I might have confused it with Ecuador. Or they're both not. To the Equator Monument? What is that? A monument of how they're not on the equator? Ecuador is on the equator? Then I mixed them together the other way around. So Equatorial Guinea is not on the equator. I didn't think Ecuador was on the equator. I thought it was close to it. Obviously, very close to it, but I'm not actually on it. Boys will be boys. Found one. Boom. 4 left. Which 4 are left? The snail, the critter guy, the actual duck, and one of those projectile shoot up guys. I see. This place has so many paths though, so who knows? Where did I even come in from? Here? Yes. And I can go straight right, straight away. Okay, so the okay, but I was sure Ecuador wasn't either. Well, it's an interesting change, actually. The YouTubers Mapman, they did a video about which is the squarest country in the world, where they're trying to find like which country shape mostly resembles a square. And Equatorial Guinea really, you know, has a lot to say on that, because it's got like 2 or 3 straight lines. However, it had that island. Oh, this is an exit. It had an island outside of it. It's very square landmass, and that island has the capital, right? So you really could not say that that's the squarest country when the capital is not even part of that square. But now everything's different, you know? I'm very confused about these freaking warp shenanigans. So we exited to the right. We entered on to the right. And this is where we came from in the beginning? Is this the cave system that reached us here? I guess. So there was warp shenanigans again. And I guess we should go back into the temple? Oh, jeez. I mean, I better. So I don't know where else to go after this, actually. I don't know where the endgame area is even. How do I beat the level? It should be around here, right? Colorado of Africa. Why is Colorado being mentioned here? They have an island with a capital outside of it? They do not. It's like the most square. Ah, because it's square. Right. Yeah, it would be kind of futile doing that for US states. The island of Colorado Springs. Yeah, US state shapes, very difficult. Okay. Let me go higher up. Maybe go left. Like, wait, in? Let's go up here. And up here. And just more up. All the way up. Uh-huh. I thought it would go to the right, but sure. Can go more up there. I might have already been here. Just too much, man. There must be some warp shenanigans going on in here as well. I took a state shape quiz recently and it had all these like hints because they knew how hard it was. I didn't understand most of the hints though because it's probably US culture. Like for Michigan, for example, they had a picture of a car on it, right? And everyone would know then because Michigan has the car industry and it had like these hints for every single one. I think you could probably do that quiz and get everything correct just from the hints. But then sort of what's the point? It's not super interesting now. You can relax a little bit. Is that from your animatronics song or what? Yeah, well, great. Yeah, you have a great mnemonic for the one state that has a unique shape. Very good. Okay, well, I guess we go out here then. This doesn't make sense. Where's the end of the level then? So now... Yeah, so this is the entrance. So we go in here and we go this way to go into the temple. We've done that. I never really went left, I don't think, but where I just came from. Can't reach up to that. It's weird that Earth Temple just spits me out here. Like, what's that on the right? Nah, it looks pretty boned. I am potentially done. Straight Flame. I think you missed the 69-month streak. Thank you so much for the sub. If you missed it, it's my bad. Probably from not streaming when you had to forego the glory. But it's quite glorious, dear friend. I will celebrate it in private. Is this just another way to the entrance, or no? Wait, is this that other entrance? We didn't find a GC here, but just the one. Yeah, that was that one. So who is capable of backseating at this point? I gotta find the end. Where could it be? This is that. That's nothing. Do you remember how to get like towards the end? Because I feel I've been everywhere now. Because this is this and then, yeah, so we're done. I did check here and there was probably nothing. This guy, yeah. Back to the caves. You go to Vision and there's training grounds and it links to the end there. But I've been through the village. On a horse with no name. Temple grounds? You don't mean that. This is the first place I went to. Well, let's have a look. See, the temple is on my left. I found like 2 GCs in there. Yeah, I've been here. I think there was a GC on this screen. Up here was the toast. So shout outs to the toast. Yeah. Nothing else. Huh. To sort of see the end? Maybe. But then I definitely have missed stuff. So what do I do now? Is the first playthrough gonna be me not finding all the feathers, and then the second playthrough is me not finding all the GCs? Yeah, this was this. Swear, don't look for the door. Don't remember where my house is. Wait, why am I up there? I broke the cutscene by moving into it or something. Daytime is so bright. Ugh. Dialogue? Don't start talking to me. Damn people. Oh, there's no dialogue. Whoa. One thing that's left is to go to the Sky Temple and confront the thief. Where is the Sky Temple? One of the most important villages of the land. Oh, something was a map. Wow. I bet level is way prettier in the daytime. loud. Uh-huh. Yeah, this did not exist. Okay. Is this what I'm looking for though? This looks familiar. So yeah, we couldn't get here in nighttime. Perhaps on purpose. Does this lead to the end though? Uh-huh. It was on purpose. But you're saying I have to go through that temple to get to the end? Well, either way, there's no point then. It's weird that doesn't exist at night. Did I miss it? Probably not. How would I miss that? It's probably excluded on purpose because there's no GCs there. So what's left for me to do really is search the rest of the realm. Just all over again. Chimney? Guess that was on purpose. You try going through Sky Temple? Are you subtly hinting me to the right path? Because I'll fight my way through Sky Temple and get to the end, see, oh, you're missing 3 GCs. Go back here, find the 3 GCs, and go through the Sky Temple again. There's no point in going through there, since it's daytime, and there's not going to be GCs then. If that is the way to the end, that is what you do upon finding them all. But I worry that's not going to happen. Okay, so which areas am I least confident in having covered? Probably the like caves underneath here. But I sort of didn't know. Any suggestions? Oh, it's already all the way here. Do I want to stay here? I feel like we did a pretty good job with this area. We're here a long time, but it's very missable, I guess. But I don't think I want to be here. It's the only way forward, actually. Like, I'll put in some time. Maybe I'll find another one or two. Will I find them all? Doubt it. But it's sad. It's like, what's the point then? Okay, magma tunnels. Well, we got here to where there's a choice of 3 paths. And I got 2 GCs from there. There's probably not more to be found there. Also, yeah, and this. So there's 1 GC this way, and then there was 1 GC here, right? And there's feathers too, you know? How is there so much stuff I haven't found? So there's the Solarn caves or whatever. There's deep caves. There's magma caves. Maybe I missed something in these caves. But also, yeah, I ventured like deep right here, and I came out down there where I just was. So. Did I go on his thing? It's just immediately connects to the caves. Fireball, and then this eventually goes back to the rest of the caves. And then Fireball. I had managed to miss the whole temple. Aha, now we enter from this side. The temple is all the way across. And then somewhere in the middle is a path down, which is what I used before. There's also these structures. Here's that path, and so the temple will be coming up. Yeah. That's the magma tunnels. Again. Aha, but last time we came from down, right? So now we... Okay. Those eyes, that's pretty freaky. So, no. Whatever my question was before, no. Lake Esden, okay. Aha, so that's where I was early in the stream. Maybe I missed something here? Possible. Then this big cave down here, right? But we did that, did we not? Which connects to this, which is what? Temple? Like that temple? So some of the temples definitely have like paths through them, yeah, okay. Aha, this is where the spiky guy was. So we've done all this, really. Like, everything has been done. I don't know, maybe I will head to the Sky Temple and hope for something, but probably just admit defeat there. Yeah, there was a GC here and everywhere. And this just goes to the temple, which I have checked. Pretty annoying. I don't think I've found anything in a sky screen. Checked quite a bit for those and didn't seem like that was the vibe of it. But then what have I missed? Yeah, don't know where else to go. I'll go and look in here again. I mean, that would make the most sense. We head towards the ending. Pick up the last few GCs on the way. Through the Sky Temple. But you're just saying there's no way up. Definitely was a path in this wall. On the normal one, but not anymore. And this is where the wind would be. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out of ideas other than doing everything over and again, over and over and over again. So I'll try to go to the end, which I'm being told is that way. Yeah, since we're switching to daytime, I don't see that we will find any more GCs. Now I'm glitching the cutscene every time. I'm not being gentle. It is what it is. I'm not seeing any helpful backseaters in chat. I'd love to just, you know, give the full experience, but what am I supposed to do, man? For like the GCs? I mean, I guess, but 3 of them, plus 2 feathers. You're gonna backseat all of that? Well, if you want, it's the snail, it's the duck, and it's the projectile shoot up guy. But it's a lot to check. A few minutes is all you got. You have the Sky Temple to do. Oh yeah, those white gears meant something. Yeah, this was a, you know, very fun level. I'm remembering seeing all this stuff. I don't know why. Was it needed to have a night mode? Couldn't you just have the GCs in the regular playthrough? I don't know. I guess they weren't really needed. Nor are they now. Is this some sort of cutscene thing happening here or what? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oof, yeah, this song. What a banger. All of a sudden. Yeah, I don't have the purple key or 50 GCs, so yeah. I'm not sure what the story of the purple key is. But it would appear that I have failed. Twice. This was so I think I needed like the artifacts in order to open up this night mode, yeah. Warp shenanigans, you mean? So what are you saying? It's not looking promising. Really anticlimactic, but what am I supposed to do? Well, you just come out at night. I missed 3 of them, really? Oh well, tail between the legs. I'm just thinking, like, someone's playing this level. They couldn't finish it themselves either. They're dying to know the answers. They see my video. They're like, oh yes, I'm gonna make an evening out of it. And they're gonna watch the whole video. Only for me not to finish what they're looking for. No save in this whole area? Maybe it's saved when I entered. That's so silly though. I don't know. But that was the end of part 2, I guess. Maybe there'll be a part 3 where I try to actually do this, but it's tough. What can I say? It's tough.